Hey guys, ToBeFree. I want to share with you guys another crazy pattern found in the earthquake swarms in California. And you may remember the last video that I put out in Southern California of an odd swarm that we had witnessed. And what was so odd about this was the pattern. Once again, we have a pattern that does not look to be natural. You see how these are aligned on a grid type of pattern? It's exactly what they are. Everything perfectly in line. So this is now the second time we've witnessed this, both times being in California here within the past couple months. And you can see here, Lone Pine Reservoir, and you can see the line that runs. This is northeast of the Cleveland National Forest. You can see the other pattern that we had. They caught our attention in this area. Now you can see it has this pattern. Looking at this newest swarm, it carries the same grid type of pattern. Now what's interesting is this area was just hit with a 5.1. This is a good quake to be hitting in this area. When they start hitting in the 5 range, you want to pay attention. But what I've noticed, and if you look at the depth, the 5.1 came in at roughly 18 kilometers, a shallow earthquake. But the rest of these have been popping off at 0.0, meaning they're hitting at ground level. See the 3.8 at 0. Let's go and look at a couple more here, because I know I saw some others right there. Northern California, 2.9 at 0. Northern California, 2.4, 0. You see this? These are very, very shallow quakes. Here's a couple more. That one's at 1. Here's another one at 0, at 2.3. You see what I'm talking about? Very shallow in a grid-like pattern, once again, in California, for what it's worth. Here, there was another one out of frame. What's the odds? It falls right into the grid type pattern. I don't believe in coincidences. Something's going on with these quakes. This is the second time we've picked up these patterns. See if I can't zoom in here on my other video so you can see to compare. They're falling in a line. All of them, whether it's this way, they're in line, this way, they fall in line. And we're seeing the same thing now. So just a heads up, this is a decent quake, like I said. It wasn't massively destructive, but you can see where it's situated out here off the Forest Road 17 and 16, or Forest Route M10 right there. I'll back out a little bit. You can see where Snow Mountain is. Lake Pillsbury to the northwest right there. And you can see the swarm right there north of Clear Lake. And we have 96 minutes ago a 3.8 striking up here in this region. Let me go down real quick and see. Look, at 0. At 0. I didn't expect that one to be at 0 too, but for some reason these are all coming in at ground level up here in Northern California. Something to pay attention to. We'll see if a swarm starts to kick off over in this area. But that's a quake update here on the West Coast. Hopefully, they don't see anything any more significant. And there was a string of quakes that was running up from Chile, Peru, around the magnitude 5 range, the same range, and was marching its way up toward the Gulf of California. Everything's gone silent there now. And we have also seen a little bit of activity around the New Madrid, Illinois, Tennessee, those areas seeing smaller quakes as well. And there was just a decent quake that hit in the Philippines here, listed as a 5, I believe, or a 5.8. and it had a decent depth on it. So that's the latest here for the quakes, but this is the second time we have caught a strange pattern. So make note of it and continue to watch this area. If I see things change or anything else pop up, I'll keep you guys posted. This has been Dabu7 with an earthquake update. And also, make sure to check out our new Kickstarter campaign for the Underground World News. Much love.